Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and MPD, and today ADHD by somebody that apparently has all three of them now. We're going handheld. I'm going to try and not we're not going to do any weird Requiem for a Dream camera effects or anything like that. This is just easier today. So, like I say, I'm going to do an ADHD thing today, but these things are going to be a bit different because unlike the BPD and MPD, I have no solutions to problems here. I have no experience with this. I have no treatment with this yet. I'm still on my first round of LVANs, so that's, doing what it's doing. So I don't know. These ADHD ones for me are more of a sort of sharing thing and a kind of what I've discovered sort of helps me sometimes if I've maybe discovered something. I know I'm rambling a bit too much, but I guess what I'm saying is as I come back into this, and look, I know I've been off for a while. My eyes went weird again. Look, just anyway. So the thing that has, the thing I wanted to talk about today in the ADHD world, ADHD, did I say that right? In the ADHD world, are the things that before diagnosis were the things that most said to me, maybe you should see somebody, because there's loads of stuff, right? And I sort of, I'm 45 years old. I come from a time when kids didn't have ADHD. Kids were just badly behaved, or hyperactive was the thing for a bit, or you've just had too much sugar and all that stuff, right? And a lot of this stuff just goes unnoticed until you reading the right thing or watching the right video or whatever. My arm's getting tired. This video can't go on for much longer. And something clicks. And the thing that clicked for me, first of all, right, because I don't have that obvious twitchy hyperactivity that for some reason we seem to associate with ADHD. It's the ADHD waiting. And I had a whole day of it yesterday, where it was it's why this is Tuesday and it's my first video of the week. I'm doing the moving around thing already. Just bear with me. And it's because last night, I'm switching hands. There we go. Doing these handheld is a bad idea. It's because last night I was coming over to Kat's place, where I am now, from my place, where I was last night. That's why I couldn't make a video yesterday. That's why I couldn't do anything yesterday. I couldn't do anything meaningful or with purpose until the thing that I knew was going to happen happened. Right? And that's just yesterday's example, right? I mean, this is true whenever it's literally any kind of appointment during the day. Nothing can happen before that appointment. Doesn't matter how far away it is, doesn't matter how much time there is between now and the appointment. I cannot do something like, as serious as sit down to make a video while I know this thing's going to go off. That's just crazy. And it's absolutely crippling in life. It's a struggle to do anything today because I know I've got to go and pick the kids up later from school, right? Which is why this is handheld. This is sort of, no, do it, run, jump, grab the thing, start talking as quickly as possible, right? Because I need to just build up this big ball of energy. In Sonic, when you make him spin in place and it builds and then he can zoom off, that's what I'm doing. Like mentally, I have to sit and spin in place and then eventually I can shoot off. And when I shoot off like that, this is starting to sound a little bit rude and dirty, I'm sorry. I have to be in a position to just like, I'm doing it, it's happening. I'm picking up the phone, I'm making a video of some description, it's happening now. And doing it that way is how I get anything done at all on ADHD waiting day, which can be any day, and if indeed most days. And this is something that I suppose the medication is supposed to help along with. But, you know, first doses, I need a much bigger dose, by the way. That's still where we are on this. And so I've managed today, knowing that I've got to go out at like 3 o'clock, to do this. This has been it. And it's entirely my issue. It's not that there's not time. There's loads of time. Like, how long do you think these take to do? I do spend more time fiddling around with the video once I've shot it. But honestly, we're not talking all day here, right? And yet, I can't do anything. Yeah. And so this is, you know, this is a crippling thing in your life. You need to find a way through it. And, I don't know yet. Like I say, Sonic the Hedgehog, spin attack kind of thing. That's what we're going for here. And it's better than nothing. I'm not telling you to do it. I don't know. I suppose, like I say, the medication helps. Maybe you need the medication. Maybe I need more of the medication. I don't know. This ADHD thing is becoming a weird, funny thing. And I'm not quite decided what to do with it yet. But at least I'm still on the page where I think it's good to know everything now. And I think that is everything. I don't know. Am I mildly autistic at this point? Who cares? Who cares? I just need to get one set of problem at a time. That's what it is. One set of problems at a time. Deal with the ADHD first. And the ADHD waiting is a killer. That with the procrastination makes it so hard to just do stuff. And especially to get anything meaningful done. This just explains everything. This explains why there aren't 3 videos a week. This explains why I've always had trouble doing this sort of thing. It's a great relief to know what it is. And I'm trying to describe the feeling of the ADHD waiting. When you know you have that thing coming up and you just can't focus on anything else. You're waiting to do that. There's certainly an element of like wanting to make sure that I don't miss something or that I'm on time for something. I'm in the right place at the right time. I hate being late. And I think, you know, being conscious about timing and punctuality is something that made me look a lot more like I wasn't ADHD, but in actual fact, it's what I have to go through to enable that punctuality, which is in itself the indicator. And this problem with the ADHD waiting is part of that, is the fact that I will be on time for whatever meeting or event or anything like that, because I've spent all day thinking about being on time for it. And so there is an element of fear with it. You know, and this is all very different for me because things like BPD and MPD, you can talk your way through, right? I can't talk my way through this. Some of it I can to a certain extent, and some of it is sort of emotional and whatever. But when it's down to sort of faulty wiring, much more so than, you know, I see BPD, MPD is bad software or something like that, and it feels like ADHD is a hardware problem. Like there's only so much I can do to cope with it in software, which is a worrying thing. But I don't know, it's not impossible, is it? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because both arms are tired now, and I just wanted to get something out there and start that wheel rolling again. So thank you for tolerating me. Hit the like and subscribe for more better thought out stuff that isn't as shaky. God bless optical image stabilization in iPhones. You take care. I'll see you later. Bye bye.